Thanks to Batgirl Film News, we have our first clear look at Michael Keaton's new Batman suit. Spotted on the set of Batgirl, worn by a stunt double / actor. We'll talk more about that in a moment, the scene that they seem to be filming here. But I also want to let you know that I'm hearing this is pretty much what his suit will look like for the upcoming The Flash movie as well. And I gotta say, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it looks mighty intimidating. To me, it's a wonderful mix of nostalgia for the Tim Burton suit, yet it has modern elements that make it not look dated. And keeping the yellow emblem, it looks thrillingly comics accurate. They've also remade the Burton suit, I think, to have elements of the animated series look as well, which we're going to talk about in just a moment when we break down the suit in detail. But holy continuity, Batman, what's happening here? As Keaton's younger Batman here is interacting with a younger version of J.K. Simmons' Jim Gordon, spotted before on set for Batgirl with the same longer red hair. Those scenes he was spotted with seems to be his ex-wife and a younger Barbara Gordon. So that's not just a stunt double in the suit, that's an actor playing a younger version of Keaton's Batman. But if The Flash brings over Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Calle's Supergirl at the end of the Flash movie, how was a younger version around to interact with J.K. Simmons' Commissioner Gordon prior to that? Clearly, there are some multiverse hijinks afoot, which will need to be clearly sorted out. You know, the multiverse is a Pandora's box. You got to be really clear with what's going on. But this just looks amazing. Now, as many of you know, I loved Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne. I thought he did a wonderful job, but I did not care for his Batsuit. It looked like a puffer coat, and I don't think he looked particularly menacing in it. It looked good in some of the illustrations they had, but in the actual films, I don't think it ever really quite worked. So while I understand some of your loyalty to the Snyderverse, I understand and respect it, I think it's crazy to think that the Batfleck suit looks better than this. I think this looks really, really good. It's probably the most comics accurate suit we've gotten to date in live action, in fact, I would say. Now, for comparison's sake, here is a shot of Michael Keaton's original Batman suit, which he recently boasted still fits 32 years later. Now here you can see on the original suit, the emphasis is on the abs, but here they switch the emphasis to the pecs, making them, it's fun, what a funny conversation, making them larger and broader, which gives the suit overall a barrel-chested look, which is similar to the qualities of the animated Batman's physicality. I think that's really, really interesting. I love that. And I think that's one of the reasons I like it so much, why I'm sparking to this new suit. Now, the ribbing at the shoulders is more accentuated, which gives it a sleeker, more modern look. A little bit like the sleeker look for Barry's new costume that we've seen hints of so far. And while I think that Michael Keaton's Batman always had the most accentuated brow on his cowl of any of the Batmen, it's even more accentuated here, it seems. And I love it. It gives him like a permanent scowl. The leggings look close to the original, making it seem that while he's armored on top, he's very mobile and agile on the bottom half, so he still has speed. I think that looks cool. Speaking of mobility, though, Michael Keaton was very vocal back in the day about not being able to turn his head in the original cowl. But this one seems similarly stiff to me. I think it's, a lot of other Batmen have had more of a jointed cowl, which I think takes away some of the cool factor from it. So this still very much has that, solid feel to it. But does it have a problem with the movement still? I'm excited to get a look at this in action. The utility belt is similar in construction, but it's now black, which I think is an excellent change because, again, it keeps the emphasis on his chest and his shoulders. He seems very, very strong, but yet again, still agile. Like he seems like he can get to you quickly and then punch you like a truck. I love that. And very intimidating, very, very intimidating, like he'd tower over you. Again, I think it's a perfect mix of the classic Burton costume, the look of the animated series, and, I guess the comics too. I think, but of course, I think the animated series did such a good job with the comics. So at the very least, I think the upcoming Flash movie gives good costume because I think we both really, we like the Flash's costume. I think many of us liked it, particularly with that new thing about the lenses coming down with the look last week. And I think this looks really, really great. I think it looks fantastic. What do you think? To some degree, it might be wearing Michael Keaton. We're not even sure if he's going to be, he's wearing it in The Flash, so he's still wearing it as an older Batman. That's going to be really interesting. So yeah, the suit's kind of wearing Michael Keaton, but that's fine. I don't care as long as he looks like Batman. I think it's fantastic. The Batgirl movie looks really, really good to me so far. Visually, I think it's like firing on all cylinders. So I'm very, very hopeful that the story is good as well. So what do you think? Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe today. And of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.